Welcome to our tutorial on the mvrange command in Splunk search processing language. The mvrange command is a powerful tool that allows you to generate number ranges and create multi-value fields containing numeric ranges. This command is particularly useful for iteration and data manipulation tasks. When you need to create sequences of numbers for processing or analysis, mvrange becomes an essential command in your Splunk toolkit. It helps you generate structured numeric data that can be used in various analytical scenarios. The syntax for the mvrange command is straightforward. It takes the format mvrange with 3 parameters inside parentheses. The first parameter is start, which represents the beginning value of your range. The second parameter is end, which defines the ending value of the range. The third parameter is step, which is optional and represents the increment value between numbers. If you don't specify the step parameter, it defaults to 1. This simple syntax gives you complete control over the numeric sequences you want to generate. Let's look at a basic example to understand how mvrange works. When you use the command pipe eval numbers equals mvrange 1, 5, followed by pipe table numbers, you create a multi-value field containing the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. Notice that the end value of 5 is not included in the output. This is because mvrange generates numbers from the start value up to but not including the end value. The result is a multi-value field that contains an array of sequential numbers that you can use for further processing. The step parameter allows you to control the increment between numbers in your range. In this example, pipe eval evens equals mvrange 2, 10, 2 creates a sequence starting from 2, ending before 10 with an increment of 2. The output produces the multi-value field containing 2, 4, 6, and 8. This demonstrates how the step parameter lets you create custom sequences like even numbers, odd numbers, or any other pattern you need. The step parameter is particularly useful when you want to skip certain values or create specific intervals. One of the most powerful applications of mvrange is combining it with the mvexpand command for iteration. When you create a range using mvrange 1, 4, and then use mvexpand on that range, each value becomes a separate row. You can then perform calculations on each individual value. In this example, after expanding the range, each number is squared using the eval command. The result shows range values 1, 2, 3 alongside their squared values 1, 4, 9. This technique is essential for creating loops and iterative calculations in Splunk. Mvrange is excellent for creating time-based intervals. In this example, mvrange 0, 24, 6 generates hour intervals starting from 0 and incrementing by 6 hours. After expanding with mvexpand, you can create time labels by concatenating the hour value with :00. This produces a useful time interval structure showing 0:00, 6:00, 12:00, and 18:00. This approach is valuable for creating time-based analysis periods or scheduling intervals in your data processing workflows. Mvrange has several common use cases that make it indispensable for data analysis. First, it's perfect for loop iterations where you need to create sequences for iterative calculations and data processing workflows. Second, it's excellent for creating data buckets such as age ranges, score intervals, or categorical groupings for analysis. Third, it's ideal for generating time intervals like hourly, daily, or custom time periods for temporal analysis. Finally, it's great for creating test data by generating sample datasets and sequences for testing and validation purposes. These use cases demonstrate the versatility of the mvrange command. Let's summarize the key points about the mvrange command. First, mvrange creates multi-value fields with numeric sequences, giving you structured data for analysis. Second, the syntax is mvrange start, end, step, where step is optional and defaults to 1. Third, combine mvrange with mvexpand for iteration and processing individual values in loops. Fourth, it's perfect for creating loops, time intervals, and generating test data. Understanding these key concepts will help you effectively use mvrange in your Splunk searches and data analysis workflows. Practice with different parameters to become comfortable with this powerful command. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit CodeLucky.com for more such useful content.